Welcome back to Old Charles. Today we are talking about the so-called United States 2 shilling 1966 value, and it is important to explain clearly that the United States never issued a 2 shilling coin at any time. Shilling was a British unit of currency and was used in the United Kingdom and some Commonwealth countries before decimalization in 1971. So when people search for a United States 2 shilling 1966, they are usually confused, or they actually mean the United Kingdom 2 shilling coin, also known as the florin, that was still in circulation in 1966. Understanding this helps collectors avoid mistakes and learn real coin history. The United Kingdom 2 shilling coin represented 1/10 of a pound and was widely used in daily life during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. In 1966 the coin was struck in cupro nickel and featured the young portrait of the Queen on the obverse, designed by Mary Gillick, while the reverse showed a crowned rose, thistle, shamrock and leek, which symbolized the unity of the nations within the United Kingdom. This design makes the coin popular with history lovers even today. In circulated condition, the 1966 2 shilling coin is very common because millions were minted and many were saved by the public, so the value in worn condition is usually low and close to face value when converted to modern currency. Collectors often find these coins in mixed lots or old collections in better condition, such as uncirculated examples. The value can be slightly higher, especially if the coin has strong details, original luster and no damage. However, it is still not considered a rare or high-value coin. The main value comes from its historical importance as part of the old British monetary system and as a reminder of life before decimal coinage. Some people mistakenly think there is a United States connection because of the date or online misinformation, but no American mint ever produced a shilling coin. United States coins from 1966 include cents, nickels, dimes, quarters and half dollars only. Learning the correct background helps collectors build better collections and avoid overpaying for common coins. The 1966 2 shilling remains of the history of the 2 shilling coin begins long before 1966 and is deeply connected to the development of the British monetary system. The 2 shilling coin, also known as the florin, was first introduced in 1849 during the reign of Queen Victoria. It was created as an early step toward decimalization because its value of 2 shillings represented 1/10 of a pound. This made calculations easier and helped people slowly adjust to the idea of a decimal currency system, even though full decimalization would not happen until more than 100 years later. Over time the florin became a familiar and trusted coin used daily by the public. It survived many changes in British society, including industrial growth, world wars and economic reform. By the time Queen Elizabeth II came to the throne, the 2 shilling coin was already well established in everyday life. In 1966 the United Kingdom was preparing for the upcoming change to decimal currency, but the old system was still fully active. The 2 shilling coin continued to be minted and circulated widely during this period. The coin symbolized stability and tradition while the country was moving toward modernization. The 1966 issue featured the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, which represented a new era following the long reigns of earlier monarchs. The reverse design showing the rose, thistle, shamrock and leek reflected the unity of England, Scotland, Ireland and Wales and emphasized the idea of a united kingdom during a time of social and cultural change. These coins were used to buy food, pay fares and handle everyday transactions, and they passed through countless hands, making them a true part of daily life. When decimalization finally arrived in 1971, the 2 shilling coin was withdrawn and replaced by the 10-pence coin, which had the same size and value. Many people kept florins as souvenirs of the old money system, while others simply spent them before the changeover. Today the 1966 2 shilling coin stands as a historical reminder of pre-decimal Britain, and when discussing the condition of a 1966 2 shilling coin, collectors use several terms to describe how worn or well preserved a coin is. The condition directly affects the value. Even though this coin is common, understanding condition helps you know what to look for at a glance. A coin in circulated condition shows signs of everyday use. The details on the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II may be worn down, the facial features softer and the hairlines less distinct. The reverse design showing the rose, thistle, shamrock and leek might have flattened areas, and scratches from handling edges may be smooth and the luster mostly gone. These coins are still collectible for educational and historical purposes, but their monetary value is close to face value. A coin in very fine condition will have more detail on both the obverse and reverse. The main features are clear and some luster may remain minimal. Surface marks may be present, but the coin still looks attractive. An extremely fine coin has almost all the original detail, sharpness and partial luster. It will show only light signs of wear. Often this is the highest grade commonly found in collections for collectors seeking top quality. An uncirculated coin is a perfect or near perfect example with full original mint luster, no wear on the high points of the design, sharp details, and a clean surface. These coins are much rarer than circulated ones and therefore slightly more valuable. The color tone can vary from bright silvery gray to slightly darker depending on storage over the years. Careful handling in storage and protective holders helps maintain the condition. Always examine coins for scratches, dents, corrosion and cleaning marks because these can reduce value even if the coin is rare. Overall, the 1966 2 shilling coin is forgiving for beginners. It can be collected in any condition while still serving as a tangible connection to history. Collectors enjoy grading these coins, learning to identify different conditions and appreciating the craftsmanship of pre-decimal currency.